I beat the game! I beat the game! I'm not lying. Okay, I just remember. Maybe it's like from the first time I ever played it. I died like 7 times. But ever since playing Dark Souls, I kind of feel like this is nothing. Like, I want to sit in this tiny seat. Oh, good to know. Oh my god, look at his head. It looks like a bad tomato.
So, off to Novigrad then?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Yeah, learn to live without them. This is my acorn, fuck.
There won't be any more acorns. Need to get by without them.
What now?
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage. On your own.
Oh my god. This fight I was so worried about, like, the whole game. But yeah, I think if Dark Souls ever taught me anything is learn patterns. But we did it! We did it! I kind of feel like taking a shot. We did it, boys! We did it! The one thing I was nervous about the whole time. Honk! Oh, train!
Non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated. And witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races. And as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
See, Zon's right there, alive and well.
Ready some tankers.
But he didn't have a mohawk as great as that dwarf.
Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you,
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and a general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've been a busy morning then, haven't you?
Zoltan's jealous he didn't get to join.
you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. Have a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anyone here besides us? Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Because they have great food.
Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Sword.
Ross the Sauce! Hey, thank you so much for the follow! What's up?
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby.
Oh,
Hasn't
elves
peeked out
being
since.
pretentious.
Barely eats.
Who would have
drinks only
thought?
water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Windblade and Zariel arrive.
Zarel.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full. How are things, Dudu?
So-so, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece. Not bound to a stake atop a pyre.
Ever considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad?
Yeah, you ever considered leaving?
Pass from the frying pan
That one thing
into
I'm
the fire.
sure a lot of non-humans
Not
wanted
yet
to do.
quit here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting. After all, you humans rule the world.
Yeah, we don't want to talk to Dudu for too long.
Oh, those bigots haven't the cunning to strip me of this mask.
I'll talk to Triss. But guess what? We can start doing next time. Without a trace. Yeah, we can do all of this. So happy. Actually, you know what? We'll help Ciri take care of business. That sounds more interesting.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into the area too.
Thanks for your help, Geralt. We'd not have nabbed a bastard elsewise.
Oh, I have some stuff to sell. Hang on.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Carol just
The best
completely
stock in
almost
all
slipped.
Novigrad. No need to push, enough for all comers.
No one to push.
Very good. Manners before trade, always.
Let me have a look.
I can't wait to go to Tucson and play Gwent with some new people. Oh my god. Oh my god. Probably need new swords. What is this? Level 33? Okay, well. A magic acorn. I want to eat a magic acorn. I want to see what it does for me. Boar pelt? God, I know that they sell, but I really... don't want to have to kill a bunch of boars, to be honest. I hate boars. Oh.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
I really need to get my herbalism shit together. Like, I need better beast oil, to be honest. But I guess beast oil only works on the, well, actually, no, I need to enhance it anyway. Oh, what should we have? Do we have better signs, or should we have... What is this? Steady aim. Fire tolerance. Frenzy. What is this I had? Hard, sweet, fire stream, magic trap, active shield. Puppet. I've tried puppet. Puppet doesn't really work. We'll try melt armor. Because that's all we really need, to be honest. I wonder what the relic ones do.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Finally, someone I could just sell my swords to. Winter's Blade. When did I get this? I should probably get more of these. Actually, no, I think we're fine.
So long.
Okay. Now let's go get Ciri!
The thinking customer will see right away. Let's deal with this side of
Ooh, a maiden!
barbarian.
Just this morning, my Greta came back from the market with news. Some mysterious man.
Looking for something in particular?
A pretty little trinket.
Want to give someone a present?
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Lead the way.
Of course!
We'll start with the
Anything
base.
for you,
Who are we
Ciri.
gonna visit?
You'll see.
Oh my god, words cannot explain how happy I am that the Imlerth fight is finally done.
Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
Wrong direction. Horson's headquartered on Temple Isle.
So I thought. But I think we should check something first. Zoltan claims the word in town is we're more likely to run into Horson around here.
I like how they both stand out, like, so much compared to the locals.
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Haha.
Get out of here.
Not what I thought I'd find.
Horson Jr. wasn't a pious man, but there came a moment when he prayed to all the gods at once for his life. Since the gods disliked Jr., they granted his prayer. Years later, he had just one regret, that at the moment in question, he hadn't surrendered to death, for he had had the courage then to do so, courage he would never have again. So there is justice in this world.
Come, let's see.
Who's there?
Remember me?
You cunt. You little ass-fucked whore. You pay for what you did to me.
I'd watch your words if I were you.
Witcher! It's all your fault. Happy? You cocksucker. I've naught left. Not a bloody scrap. Human dignity left. No!
Huh?
Little shit!
Haha.
On the way here, I didn't know what I'd do. Killing him was definitely an option.
Still want to?
No. This is worse.
Let's go.
We've done the hardest part. Only the pleasant bits left now.
Where are we going?
The Golden Sturgeon. A girl who works there helped me. Geralt?
I like how she says my name like in a panic.
This girl we're going
Geralt?
to see. Who is she again?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
Risked a lot? How's that?
The Temple Guard were breathing down my neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
Oh, the king's ship is here. Oh god. Oh no.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners. You're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Draw your weapons. Let's get this over with.
Whoa. What?
You're out to hurt her. I won't let you. So we'll argue and swagger and have who knows how long a pissing contest. I don't have time for that. Draw your swords.
Mistake you.
I want to see how well Ciri will manage on her own. Wow, she did pretty well.
seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
It's so good to see you, Bee.
And you, Ciri. Who's your charming companion?
Geralt of Rivia.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh.
Aww.
That's Ciri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Bee, I'm standing right here.
Alright, alright. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh, my.
She should do the 13th year thing, where she gives Bea a picture of herself.
So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of her, Witcher.
I will. So long.
Bravo, Witcher! I've material for another ballad.
So, your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt, you're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Damn, if only we can use the brothels. Will the guards be upset if I just light a fire in front of them using magic? Oh my god, I thought that was like a tentacle or something, but it was just a horse's tail.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Tomorrow is another day.
Yes.
Where's this friend of yours?
There!
Ciri, you devil incarnate, where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? What's your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here.
Well, she was probably very stubborn.
Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
What's eating him?
Oh, don't worry. That's just how Agar is. Be back to his jolly old self by evening. What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Gladly.
A man after my own spirit. Come.
I wonder what happens if you were just to refuse. They probably get really mad.
Geralt, choose one of these.
Coming.
Why can't I choose Roach?
Come on, Roach.
You were faster once.
Giving you a head start.
Oh.
Faster, you're trailing.
Watch where you're going or you'll fall.
Oh, it's a place I haven't been to yet?
You've slowed.
Just want to admire you from the side.
Yes, I won. Ha, suck it.
Can still beat you.
I let you win.
Lovely race. Well, this calls for a celebration. Stay the evening. We've several barrels of Kedwin's best. Bonfires to be lit soon, round which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
Oh, that flute. That flute gets me every time. It's so peaceful. Can I play Gwen with some of these people?
You know, perhaps it's not my concern, but I'm glad you and Yennefer have ended up together.
Me too.
You took your time.
Guess we both needed a while to grapple with it.
So, what was it like? You know, when the wish lost its hold. What did you feel?
Well, there we were, the two of us, on the mountaintop. I looked at her and felt like I was exactly where I was supposed to be, at long last.
More wine?
Thanks.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
Don't worry about that yet. One thing at a time. You do know you can always count on me, whatever happens.
I do. Thank you, Geralt.
You promised.
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
Me too. Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
Problem is, you're not. You were born to greatness.
As I've been hearing since I was born. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. Granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Well, it's also because your dad's a piece of shit.
Then it's time to end this. Once we defeat Eredin, you'll be free.
Really? Eredin's hardly alone. There are others. They have plans for me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalach's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
If you say so.
You doubt it?
There'll come a day when Avalach will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Bonfires, wine, jugglers. What more could you ask for?
If you're super rude to her friends, she gets really mad.
You seem concerned. Things not go well with the merchant.
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses. But we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
Gotta be another way to solve this. Just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
But then I could just go alone and ask for horses.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
So I'm kind of confused with, like, the timeline, though. Because in the book, Ciri had already met Amir. A few times. But then in this, you have the option to introduce her to her dad. And it kind of is implied that it's the first time, which I don't know about.
Keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Here's the key. Strange. Quick, get in here.
Finally.
Well, that was easy. I don't know what happens if the guard gets up. I mean, surely they'll notice a bunch of people on the outskirts with their horses, yeah? Maybe not, I don't know.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the 2 fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help. And
Some
for
guy is
visiting.
revving his engine super loud around my
So good to
neighborhood.
see you all again. Hang in there. and
'Cause
take
if-
care of yourselves.
Don't forget us.
Because if you have a
So
loud car, you have to show the whole neighborhood.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Should have stayed in the forest with my unit.
Who would like more wine?
No monsters here, just humans.
Stop plummet. There's some.
Can I talk to this guy?
Chieda.
Wait. Was it you who helped us?
I'll talk to Yennefer. Oh, there's so many. Whoa. Oh my god. These cats are fantastic. What's in this house attracting so many rats? Oh, dead bodies. There's so many rats everywhere. Why? Okay. Julia Kenyon's diary. We sold the artifacts we required during our last expedition of the Harki Bazaar in... Okay, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna read all this. Actually, grabbed a woman from the crowd, laid her... When lay the man was her cuckold and was his revenge. Wait, so did she turn into a cat? Maybe that was important. Is it all the way down here? How many? Okay. Setting out a party consists of Ryan, Dicker, Maxie, Maiko, and me. The entrance of the underground passage was protected by an illusion. Luckily, Maiko was able to dispel it. There truly must be something of value down there. We shall descend deeper. This does not look like a treasury, it's rather some sort of hospital or a laboratory. At this point, the entries are chaotic with many blots and incomplete words. A massacre. Only I could do nothing. The others dead, all. The elves, that was their laboratory, and what we saw, I cannot sleep for the umpteenth night in a row. I see them all whenever I close my eyes. This insomnia is killing me, and that symbol, that cat, it stares at me. Ooh, spoopy. Oh wait, I have a figurine that Triss could probably look at.
Wars. Wars everywhere.
Oh!
I'm bored.
You're bored? Girl, I don't know how I can help you.
Witcher.
What is the King of Redania doing here?
So what's it gonna be?
You mean me to grab another lass to join
You a
us?
vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
Care to take
right.
me? But what with the state you
for?
two are in, you've got a flap.
Madame.
So, a bit of lust in your freakish heart after all.
Got anything to sell?
Yeah, we definitely need food. Ooh, Oh, I love raspberry juice. And some water. Some apple juice. All this food looks super good.
So long.
Does she play Gwen?
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment. Imlerith, was that your idea or Ciri's?
Ciri's.
As I thought. I'm glad you went with her.
I thought you'd be angry.
Angry? Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
What if we'd lost?
We wouldn't be having this conversation. And the female part of the continent's population would be drowning in tears.
I would be.
No point bothering with what ifs.
How'd it go at the lodge? Anyone agree to help?
I'm afraid the situation's looking grim. Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. But it's neither the time nor the place for this discussion. Triss will tell you more.
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts. The prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Who's this guy?
I know he's the only one ever to escape from Derard. Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
We'll soon find out. He just walked in.
So he has Yen's, like, palette. Or color taste. White hair, black beard.
Abbe Faria?
Who's asking? We'd like to talk. Damn.
Best run and get him.
These humans grow wilder by the day.
Watch where you're going, eh?
Yeah, because that's not suspicious at all.
Found him, not that I'd spoken to him.
What do you want from me? Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
And then stick a shiv between my ribs. Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
No, not really.
I'm glad you agree. Besides, you'd be worthless to us dead.
So you shan't hurt me?
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
Well, so be it. We really ought
Besides,
to get back to
Yennefer's
Kent.
more dangerous than
The rights
any
to live in the
bandit.
street.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Derard.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
I thought they'll burn you.
Without anyone noticing. Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life. They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye, so they say. My thought? Why not try it dead?
But they burn the corpses.
They didn't start burning them until they learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit.
So it's his fault mages are burning.
And the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprenticed with an apothecary in Silverton. Learned a thing or two about herbs. Sleeping mushrooms grew on the walls of my cell. And I found belladonna in the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and eat the pulp an hour before evening rounds.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the
Hi, Onyx.
They say Dayrod's better guarded than the keep at Vicovaro.
They choose the guards from among witch hunters. The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every
I'm getting... I want this guy to wash his face so badly. Please.
Holidays when they drink themselves blind.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
Oh, not officially, but you know how it is.
See? Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans, I hope they work out.
So do we. So long.
Maybe he should also dye his hair.
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Let's meet on the Oxenfurt Bridge.
I'll give you a discount for heroic
Won't
deeds,
find any
but
better.
madam,
From the
well,
Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Oh god, Yennefer, don't go back and forth, please.
Or at my place, you choose.
Now I'll turn around.
You can learn a great deal when you're gripping a pair of pincers or white-hot tongues.
Okay.
wanna bite me, Wolfie?
I guess this way is easier.
This life.
See, I can't wait to go to Beauclair. Like, Beauclair is so rich and the streets are clean.
Zoltan.
Get up.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt. Yennefer will give the signal. He'll drive through the gates and treat the guards.
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf flinging around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city. Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see who will play Zoltan.
Hey.
Oh, Triss isn't happy.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know.
So Francesca Fendibar is alive during the events of this game.
Kira, Margarita, Philippa.
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
We will. We have to.
I'll rest easier when they're both here, with us.
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
So, learn anything?
A few things that could be interesting. Prefer the long version or the short?
Guess.
In short, she was here, at this inn, under our noses the whole time. Transformed, seated on her perch with a dimeridium band on her leg.
Zoltan's owl?
Mm-hmm.
So why isn't she here anymore?
Because Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy, and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Okay, we'll go with Triss for this one.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
Because it doesn't involve sword fighting. Plus, Triss will flirt with us and we get the opportunity to turn her down. Something I can't refuse.
We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. Can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, de agnis kerle, espirshena a et clates.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on.
Oh, right. It is sword fighting. Okay. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end it for today. But this will be the exact place where we end up next time. So, we're getting stuff done. That was a lovely, lovely stream today. Thank you so much to everyone who followed. Thank you so much for everyone who watched. I enjoyed this very special stream. Okay. Just make sure nothing glitched out on me. But thank you so much for everything. I will see you guys hopefully Monday. I know the schedule's been a little wonky. But hopefully next time we will do some side stuff and then have an intro to Tucson, which I'm so excited for. So have a good night, good morning, and I will see you next time.